Qrops versus international SIPP, which one is best for you?
And the other big question we get is, should I be using a Qrops, a qualified recognized overseas pension scheme, or should I use an international SIPP? Now, this in itself could be an entire video, and I might just well do one on it. A Qrops, qualified recognized overseas pension scheme, is another alternative to an international SIPP. Typically speaking, every client situation is different. We would advise this type of solution for somebody who is resident in Europe, intending to remain there for 5 years or more, or has a pension pot which is approaching their lifetime allowance of 1.073 million at the time of writing. As such, you have an international SIPP and you have a Qrop. Both of them do exactly the same thing. For example, if you wanted to invest in a Vanguard passive life equity fund, you could invest in the international SIPP and the Qrop. A lot of my clients always say to me, but Dominic, which one is going to have the best performance? I want the best results. I don't mind which one I use, which is going to give me the best. And I say to them, it's the same. The only difference is the cost of the solution. An international SIPP is a far simpler solution. As I've mentioned, £0 setup, £180 plus VAT per annum after that. A Qrops, however, typically speaking, for about £500,000, a Qrops is roughly going to cost you around £950 per annum on an ongoing basis, with a setup fee of around £700 to £800. So a lot of my clients would ask me, well, hang on, why would I ever spend so much money on using a Qrops when I can just use a SIPP? Well, the big answer is lifetime allowance. If you are approaching your lifetime allowance of 1.073 million and you transfer to a Qrops before that, you will trigger your BCE 8 event, Benefit Crystallization Event 8, which basically means you will be tested for your lifetime allowance at the day that you move into your Qrop. To give an ideal situation, if you have £1 million in your UK pension pots and you transferred to a Qrop, you would get tested then and you would have no tax to be paid. All of the subsequent growth in your Qrops over 1.073 million UK lifetime allowance would not be subjected to the 25% tax additional that you would receive inside your SIPP. So take an example of £1 million. If it grows over the period of 10 years at 10% per annum, which is the benchmark for the S&P 500, your pension would be worth 2 million. If you keep that inside an international SIPP or your UK schemes, your pension pot, 2 million, you'd have a £250,000 tax circa from the UK government for lifetime allowance. However, inside your Qrop, the £2 million would be yours to pass on to your beneficiaries with no tax. So going off course a little bit there, Qrops, you can find out more about that in the link below. We have on our website and also our YouTube videos as well.